Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I'm gonna quickly show you how you can play proper default on Inferno's T Side. To begin with, you want to send 2 people towards B, 2 people towards A, and you want to have 1 guy holding mid. And the only important thing here is that the guy with the best spawn towards the B side has to go aggressive towards Banana. So he has to be the first one to challenge Banana. Now, the idea behind taking control of Banana as a T is actually fairly simple. In the early stages of the round, you basically just want to play around the utilities that the CTs are throwing and deny them as much information as possible. And then after their utility wears out, you can work your way up Banana and take the remainder of car, sandbags and whatever else is left. So first of all, at the start of each round, the CTs are usually throwing util set like so, where they have 1 shallow molotov, 1 deep molotov, and usually also a deep smoke towards Banana, and then they are usually either double nading wood or double nading the left side of bottom Banana. So all you want to achieve in the first few seconds of the round when contesting Banana is really just like molotoving behind car, delaying the CTs a bit and then falling back behind the smoke. And from here on, you have 2 available plays to you. And your first available play is the following. After you've fallen back behind the smoke and these 2 molotovs are still burning, you can actually toss a smoke of your own, like so, that intends to extinguish the upper molotov, and this basically achieves 2 things. First of all, it denies any vision for the CTs towards the bottom parts of Banana, and second of all, it completely counteracts their deep Banana smoke, since if you think about it, the deep Banana smoke is usually one of the first util pieces the CTs are throwing when contesting Banana, and when you're falling back and then extinguishing the upper molotov, your smoke is gonna last way longer than the bottom Banana smoke, which means all of the area in between here is neutral ground. But since you actually can throw a lot of util pieces or like a lot of support flashes from bottom T stairs towards Banana, it's actually fairly simple to get control of this area here and completely deny it from the CTs. So let's assume this is exactly what you're doing. You smoke top Banana, bottom Banana is smoked, and 1 guy, the guy with the best B spawn, is waiting behind the smoke. What you can be doing then is to get your second B player, the Banana support player, I like to call him, in a position like so, where he can just aim in the middle of this sign here and do a jump throw, which is going to be a supportive flash that is gonna blind everything that is looking down Banana up until like this line here. Like if you're standing here, this is like one of the last positions that still gets fully flashed. And also if the CTs in our case are trying to push the top Banana smoke where you extinguish the molotov, they are gonna get fully flashed. And the nice part of this is, since if you want to contest the neutral ground, all you gotta do is just go inside the CT smoke and then communicate with your supportive player and say like, okay, I'm ready now, go flash. And once it flashes, you can just run through the smoke, and anyone that is potentially contesting you up here is gonna get full flash. So it's like really easy to get the neutral grounds of Banana. Alternatively, if you don't want to smoke top Banana or you don't have smoke available to you or whatever, you can just do the exact same play where you are flashing the bottom Banana player, where the supportive B player is flashing the bottom Banana player through the smoke, and all you need to be wary of is any cheeky CT peeks from top Banana. So basically all you want to be doing is like get into a safe position like this, into a position like this, or woods, where just holding for any CTs that might be pushing down towards Banana. And keep in mind, at this stage the CTs usually don't have that much utility left anymore. There's just like 1 smoke and a few flashes usually. And the following moves you want to be doing then is to get your supportive Banana player towards bottom Banana, the player that is holding, and I'm gonna cover it in a minute, top mid, is like taking the role of the B supportive player. Once again, you throw a flash like so, and with this flash, the guy in Banana that was hiding in any of these positions here, and the guy bottom Banana that is ideally waiting here, you can then just go and peek together top Banana and hold any angles like so. And from here on out, it's actually fairly simple again to take the remainder of top banana. And this can be done by, first of all, one player going to the barrels like so, aiming at this like white pillar here, just tossing molotov that is gonna molotov the corner here and force any potential orb that might be holding this angle here back towards side. And the nice thing is, if the cities are playing a setup where like one guy is baiting corner and one guy is playing close, sandbags or whatever, this setup gets completely annihilated since they are forced to play on their own now. And what I can be doing then is the guy that has thrown the molotov can get close to half wall, and the other guy, bottom banana, the supportive player, can just go in front of, or like line himself up at the end of the orange wall here, and then look for these two pillars here and aim in the middle of them and go down until you're at the middle of the arch and flash and throw a flash like so. And this flash is gonna blind anyone that might be holding the half wall. So if I'm standing sandbags, I'm getting fully flashed. If I'm in a defensive position sandbags, I'm getting fully flashed. So yeah, it's actually fairly simple to isolate the player that might be playing here. Like again, if the molotov is here, he's on his own, you just toss the flash, and together with it, obviously it's rethrowing the molotov now, but pretend there is a flash coming. Like once the flash pops, you can just wide swing here, clear this, clear close half wall, and then you can get the remainder of banana. Fairly simple. Next on, we have the quote-unquote third B player that ideally at the start of each round wants to hold mid with an orb like so, from an angle like here or a bit further up T stairs, and just makes sure that there are no cheeky peeks towards down middle. Should you not have an orb, and it's not really a big deal since you can just go quickly towards underpass and then jiggle top mid. All you want to be really doing is like to avoid your B players to get backstabbed from mid, meaning you want to hold for any CTs that might be pushing towards down mid. However, if you're playing T stairs with the orb and holding short, there is still a possibility of a CT going unseen and peeking second mid like so, or trying to sneak down towards mid like so. Like the CTs, if they're peeking this angle here, there is a short time frame where they are actually quicker than the Ts. But this can be easily countered if the Ts, if your second mid guys are aware of it, by just at the start of each round, like tossing a flash like so. That completely flashes off this angle and forces the CT to go back. And yeah, then you're basically just waiting for your, as I've shown you before, for your B guys to contest banana together. Then you come back towards this position here and just toss the support flash. And then you're absolutely set and you're just helping out where you're needed. Let it be A side and where you are taking A, or like brackets with your teammates on A, or top banana with your B players. So last off, there are the two A players. And for the two A players, there's basically a two-step plan that you should follow each and every round. First of all, the early stages of taking apartments or second mid control is to toss a molotov in towards apartments, into this door here, in order to prevent any CT peeks towards second mid. And this molotov can be thrown by looking at the middle of the window here, then at the top of, I'm just gonna go closer a bit, at the top of these stairs here, and then once you cross the second part of the bridge, you're doing a jump throw. So pretend I'm the first guy in second mid, I'm looking at the window, I'm looking at the top of the stairs, I'm running, I keep on looking at the stairs, I'm crossing the bridge, and I'm doing a jump throw. Fairly simple. Next of all, if the CTs have a tendency to peek aggressive towards second mid, as I've just mentioned, you just toss the flash off the wall like so, and you peek the angle. And then you also need to make sure to clear a bit further towards the bottom of mid, since if the CTs have a really good spawn, they might already be further down mid. But like usually this is the furthest they can get if you're fully sprinting up second mid. Next off, for the second part of your two-step plan, you want to send one player towards balcony room here and one player towards T boiler. And from here on out it gets a bit more tricky than before, since you need to communicate your progress in taking apps in order to properly coordinate yourself with the other player. So for the balcony player, first thing you want to be doing is like take a quick jiggle towards boiler like so, in order to spot any CT that might be holding an off angle like so. For the T boiler player, you just come in towards T boiler and clear this angle here, clear halls, then make sure to like clear this angle here, go upstairs and clear the whole area in front of the balcony room. And once you've cleared everything in front of balcony room, you basically tell this to your, or you communicate this to your balcony player, who is then supposed to wall bang like this. And this wall bang basically just reveals anyone that might be playing in this hidden position here. Like if someone's standing in this corner and you wall bang, you will hear the hit sounds. And this is done because if the T boiler player also needs to slowly clear this angle, he's open to like an off angle like so, where the CT player can then just swing on the T boiler player. However, if the CT player here gets revealed, you can just like go in with a quick pre-fire, fall back and shift your attention back towards halls. And what you want to be doing then is communicate to the balcony player that everything in front of balcony room towards his right is completely clear. And what he can be doing then is just swing or like wide swing the left corner of boiler. And lastly, the last step to taking apps control is just to do a coordinated double swing towards halls, just in case there's an orb holding. So the balcony player goes towards the left side here, the T boiler goes towards the right side, and then one of you just counts down 3, 2, 1, and on 0, both of you swing and preempt this corner. If there's an orb, there's a high chance that he is like overwhelmed with 2 guys peeking him at the same time and completely whiffs his shot. And in case he still gets the frag, you should easily be able to trade him, which again, trades on the T side favor the T side. And from here on out, it's completely up to you what you want to be doing. Like you have so much map control, you have the entirety of Banana, you have the entirety of apps. You can then choose to even go further and take the remainder of brackets by smoking off long, clearing under the roof here and clearing short, which basically forces the CTs to play on A side and on B side, which means you can usually easily fake them out. And what is really strong, and which is a small tip I can give you, is like once you've taken apps control and banana control, decide what side you want to be taking, let it be A or B, and in case you want to be taking A side, just leave one guy up in banana, like holding an angle like so, that is then just supposed to lurk after the B players. Like once you're hitting A and you hear the B players rotating towards A, just go behind them and get the easy frags. Same thing towards A. If you want to execute on B, just leave one of the A halls players in halls, can be like at the bottom of boiler, can be like anywhere in halls, and just wait until you hear the rotations towards B coming in from the cities, and then just go behind them and basically clean up the round. So in the end, as always, a short summary. You want to be sending 2 guys towards B, 2 guys towards A, 1 guy holding middle. The guy with the best spawn towards B, you're just supposed to throw a molotov up towards car banana in order to delay the cities. Afterwards, you have a choice to either smoke the upper molotov in banana from the cities or just don't, and then either way you're just falling back towards middle behind the smoke. Then you're waiting for your B supportive player to flash you through the smoke in order to either contest the neutral area or just get in a safe position in towards banana and hold for any CT aggressions. Then the B supportive player wants to be joining you in banana, where the guy that was holding mid is going back towards banana, throwing the same support flash, and you now have 2 guys towards banana. From there on out you can just molotov the corner where usually an orb is posted, throw a support flash and clear the rest of top banana. For the 2A guys, just be wary of any early aggression towards mid or second mid. Then you want to have 1 guy going towards balcony room and 1 guy going T boiler. You then want to progressively clear each and every angle, and in the end just join up together in front of halls and do a 3-to-1 swing in order to catch any orb off guard, or like in the worst case get the easy trade. Lastly, the one tip I gave you before is just, if you decide to go B, have 1 lurker towards A. If you're deciding to go towards A, have one lurker towards B side. So yeah, this pretty much sums it up for a default on Inferno T Side. Thank you so much for watching. If you could get anything useful out of this video, you can leave a like or subscribe for more educational CS content. And if you have any further questions, suggestions, feedback or whatever, you can just write it in the comments and I'll get back to you. Lastly, I've also created a Discord server, link is down in the description, where you can connect with like-minded people, where you can, for instance, look for teammates to play with. There is also an option to get notified whenever a new video of mine drops. So yeah, with that said, I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one and goodbye.